A large square of side length 10 cm contains a smaller square of side length 4 cm as shown in the diagram. The corresponding sides of the two squares are parallel. What percentage of the area of the large square is shaded? Now to work this out, we see what we do is we will start by pointing out the trapeziums in the figure. So if I say that number 1, the shaded trapezium, and I call it number 1, number 2 is the other trapezium, number 3 is the other trapezium, and number 4 is the other trapezium. So we are only interested in the trapeziums 1 and 3, not really in trapeziums 2 and 4 because they are not part of the question. So for trapezium 1, what are the sides? The sides are of length 10 cm and 4 cm. They are the parallel sides and they are the sides of the inner and the outer squares. Now it's the same for trapezium 3. You have the sides 4 cm and 10 cm. And what we don't know is the height. So we will assume that the height of trapezium 1 is A. So we will drop a perpendicular from the vertex to the base, and we will say that's A. And for trapezium 3, we do the same thing and we call this B. So then we have an expression for the area of trapezium 1. So the area of trapezium 1 would be half times A, which is the height, times the sum of parallel sides, that is 4 plus 10, and that is half times A times 14, and that is 7A. Similarly, we see that area of trapezium 3 is 7B. That's because the sum of parallel sides is once again 14, 10 plus 4, and the height is B. So 7B is the area of trapezium 3. Now if we add up area of trapezium 1 plus area of trapezium 3, we get 7A plus 7B, and that is 7 times A plus B. Now if we were to look at the parallel line, sorry, not parallel, the perpendicular line, you see this line is the perpendicular lines. You see this line is perpendicular to the side of the square, the 10 centimeter square, and if I were to make it a straight line, it would mean that A plus 4 plus B equals 10. So I can write A plus 4 plus B equals 10. So that means A plus B equals 6. If I make this thing clear, draw it again, maybe it will help. So you see, this is what I have done. This was originally the perpendicular, so I've extended it, made it a straight line, and it's still the perpendicular. So you have that A and B and 4. So A plus B plus 4 is 10, so A plus B is 6. So what that means is I can use this 6 here, and I would get the area of trapezium 1 plus the area of trapezium 3 would be 7 times 6, that is 42 centimeters square. And the area of the large square equals 10 times 10, that's 100 centimeters square. So the answer to the question, what percentage of the area of the large square is shaded, would be 42 that would be, if I will write it here, that would be equal to 42. That's the area of the shaded trapeziums, and divided by the area of the square. The outer square is 100, so it's 42, and that gives you 42%. So the answer is 42%.